I'm Sarah Carmichael, the Watershed Coordinator for Story County. Did you know that Story County has declared October as Watershed Awareness Month? What do you know about watersheds? Well, join us throughout the whole month of October as we take a deep dive into our watersheds and learn how we are all interconnected through our waterways. You might be thinking, the term watershed sounds like a shed with just a bunch of water in it. While that isn't the most accurate description, it does give us a place to start. A watershed is an area of land that drains or sheds water into a nearby water body, like a creek, river, lake, or stream. Any precipitation, whether it's rain, snow, or ice, that falls on the land eventually ends up in a nearby water body. Precipitation can also soak deep into the ground and replenish our aquifers, but this underlying groundwater is still part of a specific watershed. So we learned what a watershed is, but how are the boundaries of a watershed determined? Well, it's all dependent upon the topography of the land. The boundaries of a watershed are defined by the highest elevations of the land. Think of it like this. We have this crumpled piece of paper, which is going to represent our landscape. Now, I'm going to take this black marker and draw along the highest elevations. And then I will take this red marker and kind of highlight the valleys. And now I'm going to take this blue marker, and this is going to represent our rain. So where rain falls and where it's going to collect. And now we get to make it rain to see exactly where our water collects and where our watersheds are. So you can see with this that we kind of have three different watersheds here. So we have one here, and one here. And all of this will eventually drain into bigger and bigger watersheds. But the end part of a watershed is going to be your creek or river or stream or lake. We have many different sizes of watersheds. One of the largest in the United States, and where our water in Story County drains to, is the Mississippi River watershed. But if we zoom in to Iowa and just to our county, we can see that it is made up of many other smaller watersheds. The reason why watersheds are so important is because everything we do on our land affects the water in our watersheds. As water moves across the land, it picks stuff up and brings it to the nearest creek or river. Chemicals, fertilizer, ice melt, even trash, all of that could end up in our rivers or streams. You might not live next to a pond or stream, but we all live in a watershed. So let's protect our watersheds by being good stewards of our land. You can start by picking up trash you see and disposing of it properly. Other ways to be good stewards include using the right amount of fertilizer or no fertilizer at all, disposing of your household chemicals properly and not dumping them down the storm drain, and picking up any animal waste that you see. So the next time you're driving around the county and you see one of these signs, you'll know a little bit more about your watershed.